Okay, so this past weekend I decided to go check out Hayden Peak, the highest point in the Owyhee mountain range. This peak reaches about 8,406 feet in elevation. Coming in from the north, I had about a 2.5 hour drive, taking routes 45 and 78 down through Murphy, and then catching Silver City Road, which eventually turns into a dirt road where a four-wheel drive vehicle with good ground clearance is recommended, especially for the last 7 or 8 mile stretch of Jeep trail that leaves Silver City Road. Now, there is a service road that can be taken all the way to the top, but I wanted to hike a bit, so I parked at the saddle between Hayden and Turntable Mountain to begin my trek. The hike up the West Ridge is pretty mellow and offers some pretty outstanding views along the way. It was a pretty clear morning in the low 40s, so I could see quite a ways in all directions. The footing can be a bit tricky at times when working your way up the ridge. This is mainly due to all the loose volcanic rock. However, it's not overly steep, so it's pretty easy to manage. Once you reach the top, you'll notice that it's quite large and flat, which is what I was expecting based on how it looked driving in from the north. And you will see a bunch of radio communication equipment up there as well. In just a few hundred more feet, you can easily reach the true summit, which sits just over 8,400 feet in elevation. Walking up the ridgeline, I was attracted to the rocky north face of this peak and decided to drop down over and check it out a bit. I scrambled up over a 15-foot section just for fun. The rock is pretty loose and crumbly, so use caution if you're feeling adventurous. The survey marker is located just west of all the radio towers, right at the edge of the north face of the mountain. Awesome 360 views from the top, with the exception of all the radio communication equipment that can't be missed when looking to the south. Looking to the east, you can see Quicksilver Peak and more of the Owyhee Range. If it wasn't for all the towers and service road leading to the top, this would feel like a much more remote mountain peak. Still a beautiful mountain, and I enjoyed the peaceful morning on top of the Owyhees. I took some time to enjoy the views, then headed back down to the truck using the same ridgeline that I ascended. So a fairly easy trek, but overall it was a beautiful morning, and I'm glad I made the trip.